Picture a realm where myths are more than stories, where whispers of gods, spirits, and curses carry the weight of chilling truths. These urban legends linger not just in history but in the shadows around us, reminding us that fear often has a face. Prepare yourself as we uncover 17 of the darkest urban legends that will haunt your dreams. 1. Mount Olympus, Greece. Mount Olympus, the fabled home of the Greek gods, is shrouded in both grandeur and terror. Ancient legends warn mortals never to tread too close, for fear of incurring divine wrath. Zeus's thunderbolts were said to strike down those who dared defy this sacred boundary, while Hera's jealous rage could curse entire generations. Even today, hikers have reported strange occurrences, unexplained storms, eerie sounds, and the feeling of being watched. Some claim to see ghostly figures near the mountain's peaks, resembling the gods of old. The line between myth and reality blurs on Olympus, where every step feels like an intrusion into forbidden territory. Could it be that the gods never truly left? 2. The Gates of Guinea, Louisiana, United States. Deep in Louisiana's voodoo tradition lies the legend of the Gates of Guinea, a pathway to the afterlife said to consist of 7 mystical gates. Opening these gates requires precise rituals, but one misstep can unleash malevolent spirits into our world. Locals claim strange events occur near rumored gate locations, shadowy apparitions, inexplicable chills, and whispers carried on the wind. Voodoo practitioners warn that tampering with the gates can bring not only death but chaos to entire communities. Skeptics might scoff, but the fear and reverence surrounding these gates keep many from ever attempting to test the legend's truth. 3. The Fire of Chichen Itza, Mexico. The ancient ruins of Chichen Itza hold more than just archaeological wonder, they are steeped in haunting tales of sacrifice. Mayan priests once offered human lives to their gods, tossing victims into the sacred cenotes as the crowd chanted prayers. Legend has it that their cries still echo through the ruins, especially on nights when the moon casts shadows over the temples. Tourists have reported hearing faint screams near the cenotes and feeling an inexplicable sense of dread. Some claim to have seen ghostly figures emerging from the water, their faces frozen in agony. Chichen Itza isn't just a window into the past, it's a chilling reminder of the price humanity once paid for divine favor. 4. Pontianak, Southeast Asia. The Pontianak, a vengeful spirit from Southeast Asian folklore, is as alluring as she is terrifying. She often appears as a stunningly beautiful woman, luring unsuspecting men with her charm. But when she strikes, her true form is revealed: pale skin, blood-red eyes, and a face twisted with rage. Her victims are left paralyzed with fear before meeting their gruesome ends. Locals say her presence is foreshadowed by the scent of frangipani flowers, or more ominously, the stench of rotting meat. Stories of her vengeance serve as a chilling warning about the dangers of mistreating women and the supernatural consequences that may follow. 5. The Dullahan, Ireland. Ireland's Dullahan is the very embodiment of death, riding a black horse with his severed head held high. His glowing eyes pierce the darkness, and his grin stretches from ear to ear, a ghastly warning to those who see him. It's said the Dullahan calls out the names of the doomed, and when he stops riding, a soul is claimed. Legends also claim his carriage is made of human bones, its wheels screeching like the wails of the dying. Some who have encountered the Dullahan report feeling an icy chill and hearing whispers foretelling their fate. To see him is to face death itself, leaving a terror that lingers long after he's gone. 6. Yukana, the Snowwoman, Japan. On frigid winter nights in Japan, the Yukana glides silently through snowstorms, her beauty mesmerizing yet deadly. Travelers lost in the storm are drawn to her ethereal presence, only to be frozen by her icy breath or led astray until they succumb to the cold. Some legends describe her as merciless, killing without hesitation, while others suggest she spares those with pure hearts. Yet, no one can predict her mood or escape her wrath once she's chosen them. Her haunting figure in a snow-white kimono represents both the allure and danger of nature's raw power, making her a chilling symbol of winter's fury. 7. The Gin Genie's, Middle Eastern folklore. The Jinn, beings of smokeless fire, exist on the edge of the seen and unseen, their powers vast and unpredictable. They are said to inhabit remote deserts, abandoned ruins and dark corners of the human mind. While some Jinn grant wishes, others torment those who cross them, bringing madness, misfortune, or death. Stories of Jinn possession and curses are common, with entire families driven to ruin by these malevolent spirits. The duality of their nature, capable of both great kindness and unspeakable cruelty, ensures they remain one of the most feared entities in Middle Eastern lore. To encounter a Jinn is to gamble with your very soul. Do you feel the chill yet? These are not just stories, they're echoes of fear, warnings from the past, and shadows that still creep into our modern lives. But the deeper we dive, the darker it gets. Stay with us as we unravel the most haunting legends that will leave you questioning reality itself. 8. The Wendigo. Indigenous North American mythology. The Wendigo is the stuff of nightmares in indigenous North American mythology, a ghastly creature born of greed and desperation. It's said that anyone who resorts to cannibalism in the frozen wilderness transforms into a Wendigo, a towering, emaciated being with glowing eyes, yellowed fangs, and an insatiable hunger for human flesh. The Wendigo's mournful wails are said to echo through the forests, chilling the blood of anyone who hears them. Hunters and hikers have claimed to see shadowy figures stalking them in the woods, always just out of reach. But encountering a Wendigo is more than a brush with death, it's a confrontation with the dark side of human nature itself. The legend warns us of what we might become when we lose our humanity to survival. 9. Heate, the Greek goddess of witchcraft. Greece. Heate, the goddess of witchcraft, ghosts, and crossroads, stands as one of the most feared and revered figures in Greek mythology. Associated with dark rituals in the unseen world, she is said to appear under the light of the full moon, accompanied by ghostly hounds. Heate is believed to guide lost souls through the underworld, but her presence often heralds ominous change. Crossroads where offerings are left to Heate are said to be haunted by her spirit, and those who dare disturb them invite misfortune. Even today, whispers of her name evoke awe and dread, a reminder of the thin veil between this world and the next. 10. The cursed statue of Sekhmet, Egypt. The lion-headed goddess Sekhmet, revered for her ferocity in battle and her role as a protector, is also shrouded in fear due to the curses associated with her ancient statues. Legends say that those who disturb Sekhmet's relics suffer dire consequences: illness, accidents, or unrelenting bad luck. Archaeologists and adventurers have reported strange occurrences after encountering her statues, from sudden illnesses to eerie visions. Her curse seems to extend beyond individuals, affecting entire excavation teams or exhibitions. Sekhmet's legend serves as a chilling reminder of the power of ancient deities and the respect they demand even in modern times. 11. The Seven Sisters Pleiades Global. The Seven Sisters, known as the Pleiades star cluster, carry legends of both wonder and dread across cultures. In Greek mythology, the sisters were pursued relentlessly by Orion until Zeus transformed them into stars. Indigenous Australian lore tells of the sisters escaping a celestial hunter, warning mortals of dangers to come. While their celestial beauty is undeniable, their stories are tinged with fear tales of divine pursuit, punishment, and unrelenting fate. Stargazers often report feeling an unshakable sense of melancholy when viewing the Pleiades, as though the stars themselves mourn a tragic past. These tales remind us that even the heavens hold their share of shadows. 12. Pachamama's Wrath. Andean mythology. Pachamama, the revered Earth Mother of Andean mythology, embodies both nurturing care and terrifying vengeance. She provides bountiful harvests to those who honor her, but her wrath is merciless toward those who exploit or disrespect the land. Earthquakes, landslides, and mysterious illnesses are often attributed to Pakam Mama's anger. Miners and farmers in the Andes leave offerings to appease her, fearing the disasters she might unleash. Modern stories of environmental degradation and natural disasters are sometimes linked to Pakam Mama, a powerful reminder of the price humanity pays for taking the earth for granted. Her legend is both a cautionary tale and a cry for harmony with nature. 13. The Grey Lady of Glamis Castle, Scotland. The Grey Lady, believed to be Lady Janet Douglas, haunts the halls of Scotland's Glamis Castle with an air of sorrow and vengeance. Lady Douglas was burned at the stake for witchcraft in the 16th century, her execution widely regarded as unjust. Visitors to the castle report seeing her spectral figure gliding through the corridors, her face etched with anguish. Some claim to hear faint weeping or feel an oppressive cold in her presence. The castle's eerie atmosphere and centuries of ghostly sightings have cemented its reputation as one of Scotland's most haunted locations, where history and the supernatural collide. 14. The Highgate Vampire, England. In the 1970s, Highgate Cemetery in London became the center of a chilling urban legend involving a shadowy, vampiric figure. Descriptions of the entity varied. It was said to be tall, cloaked, and possessing glowing red eyes. Witnesses reported strange phenomena, including cold spots, feelings of being watched, and even sightings of shadowy figures vanishing into thin air. Paranormal investigators flocked to the cemetery, and some even attempted exorcisms. While skeptics dismissed the vampire as hysteria fueled by Gothic imagination, the eerie occurrences at Highgate have kept the legend alive, making it a haunting hotspot for thrill-seekers and ghost hunters alike. 15. Aakigawa Forest, the Suicide Forest, Japan. At the foot of Mount Fuji lies Aakigawa, a dense forest infamous for its association with death. Known as the Suicide Forest, it is said to be haunted by the restless spirits of those who ended their lives within its depths. Visitors describe an eerie silence, broken only by faint whispers or the sound of footsteps that leave no trace. Some claim to feel a heavy presence watching them, compelling them to turn back. The forest's tragic history and its haunting atmosphere make it a chilling symbol of despair and the unknown, drawing those seeking answers and those who dare to confront its mysteries. 16. The Bell Witch, United States. The tale of the Bell Witch is one of America's most enduring and terrifying legends. In the early 19th century, the Bell family of Tennessee became the target of a malicious spirit, believed to be the ghost of a disgruntled neighbor named Kate Batts. The entity tormented the family with whispers, physical attacks, and poltergeist activity. It is said the spirit even caused the mysterious death of family patriarch John Bell. Unlike other hauntings, the Bell Witch was unusually vocal, conversing with visitors and delivering chilling prophecies. The legend has inspired countless books, films, and ghost hunts, with the area near the Bell Farm still considered a hotspot for paranormal activity. Even today, locals warn that speaking ill of the Bell Witch may invite her wrath. 17. Churl the Witch, South Asia. In the rural villages of South Asia, tales of the churl strike fear into the hearts of those who hear them. The churl is said to be the vengeful ghost of a woman who died in childbirth or from mistreatment, returning to prey on men. She appears as a beautiful, seductive woman to lure her victims, but once ensnared, she reveals her horrifying true form: twisted limbs, backward feet, and a face contorted with rage. The churl's hauntings often target men who are cruel to women, serving as both a punishment and a grim reminder of the consequences of injustice. Even in modern times, her legend persists in whispered warnings and eerie encounters, blending folklore with social commentary about the treatment of women. These legends remind us that the unknown isn't just something to fear, it's something to respect. If you're as captivated as we are, don't let the mystery end here. Check out our next video, 11 Most Chilling Ghost Stories, for even more spine-chilling tales. Like, share, and subscribe to keep exploring the shadowy corners of our world together.